the Batman, who instills fear into the hearts of criminals. The Batman focuses on his battle against a serial killer named Riddler. Walking the streets for 2 years as Batman and striking fear into the hearts of criminals dragged Bruce Wayne into the heart of Gotham City's darkness. When a mysterious serial killer named Riddler targets the elite of the city with a series of sadistic and cunning attacks, Batman begins to track down Riddler's trail. During this process, Batman's path crosses with Catwoman, also known as the notorious thief Selina Kyle. Selina Kyle crosses paths with characters such as Oswald Cobblepot, also known as the Penguin, and Carmine Falcone. With the help of the new relationships he forms, Batman embarks on a challenging journey to unveil the masks of criminals and restore Gotham City to its former peace. Director Matt Reeves started writing the screenplay with Robert Pattinson in mind before even knowing if he wanted to be in the film. After watching Pattinson's performances and being mesmerized by them, Reeves began to imagine Pattinson in the role while writing. Pattinson turned out to be Reeves' top choice because he was always the version of what I saw on the page. Matt Reeves didn't know that Robert Pattinson had been fixed on the Batman role before Pattinson had even known the status of the project. At that time, Pattinson and the Batman producer Dylan Clark had a general meeting about potential collaborations without a specific project in mind, and as a result, Pattinson became the actor Reeves wanted. Reeves didn't know Pattinson had been fixed on the Batman role and had concerns about what would happen if Pattinson didn't accept the project. However, Pattinson did accept the role, and Reeves expressed extreme satisfaction with Pattinson's casting as Batman. Robert Pattinson's screen test took place in May 2019 in Los Angeles while he was in rehearsals for the filming of Tenet. Pattinson found himself in a situation where he had to lie to Tenet director Christopher Nolan, but Christopher Nolan, who is not unfamiliar to Batman and Warner Brothers, quickly understood the situation. Robert Pattinson's 3-film deal with Warner Brothers was confirmed early on, indicating that this would be the first film in a new Batman trilogy. This film will mark the second Batman trilogy ever made, following Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy. Director Matt Reeves has described this version of Batman as a mixture of detective story, action film, and psychological thriller. Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz worked on fight choreography for months both during the filming and in the months leading up to it. Director Matt Reeves has stated that the film was influenced by the Batman, Ego, Batman, Year One, and Batman, The Long Halloween comic books. The famous footballer Neymar Jr. attended the film's premiere gala in Paris. Director Matt Reeves has stated that he drew inspiration from the real-life serial killer Zodiac, who operated in California in the late 1960s, for the character of the Riddler. The Batmobile in this film was influenced by Neil Adams' Batman comics from the 1970s. Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson received advice from previous actors who played their respective roles: make sure you can pee in that suit. Director Matt Reeves has stated that he drew inspiration from the character Fredo in The Godfather film for the Penguin. Batman v Gordon, Penguin isorguia sektikton sonra onu balhal brakala. Bu, Penguin in gerçek bir penguin gibis endileyerek uzaklamasına neden olmuştur. Yes, that's correct. Peter Sarsgaard, who portrays the character Gil Colson, is the husband of Maggie Gyllenhaal, who played Rachel Dawes in The Dark Knight film. Jonah Hill was offered the role of the Penguin, but due to disagreements over the character, he turned down the offer. Additionally, it's been said that Jonah Hill expressed interest in playing the Riddler instead. The Riddler's reference to a news reporter accused of ordering the death of Thomas Wayne is named Elliot. In the comics, Thomas Elliot, known as Hush, is a killer who couldn't be saved by Dr. Thomas Wayne. In the film, when referencing Elliot rejecting hush money from Thomas Wayne, there's an image of Elliot with the word hush written over it. Zoe Kravitz voiced the character Catwoman in the Lego Batman movie, which was released in 2017, before starring in The Batman. As for Robert Pattinson, he jokingly stated that if The Batman were to fail, he would pivot to the porn industry.